Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucid of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Wednesday, April 18th, 2018, with some daily inspiration for you on your Twin Flame journey. So today what I'm going to be doing is reading an affirmation from the Angel Answers, or Angel Affirmation Calendar by Doreen Virtue. Also, I'm going to be reading a rune for the day for Twin Flames and sending you some Reiki healing. So first, I want to remind you that I still have some positions or spots available for a free question on the iPhone or Mac or iPad app called Instant Go. I will post the link to that video in the description box below, stating how you can get your free question answered by me. So they will put $7.77 for one question in your account, and you can use it on asking a specific question about yourself or your twin flame situation or anything else of me on the app. It's for first-time users only. So thank you for joining me, for liking, for sharing, for commenting, for subscribing to the channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm a twin flame on this journey alongside you, in union with my beloved. Just saw him last night and spent time with him. Been having a beautiful time on the journey, so I'm going to be making a video specifically about my experiences on the journey. But I've started this channel in 2016, so 11/11/2016, and I've been trying to post videos. I've been posting videos on a weekly basis, sometimes on a daily basis. I'm kind of going back to the daily because of Spirit urging me to do so. So like our social media or join us on social media, as well as checking me out on the website www.twinflamerx.com, or in the description box below you can find ways to reach me for a healing or a reading. So let's get started here. We have this affirmation: knowing that we were doing the best that we could at that time, we forgive ourselves for what we think we have done or not done. Okay, so basically this is about thinking about the past, and maybe there was something in your twin flame journey that you wish that you had not said or done, or maybe you had an opportunity to do something and you passed it up and that cost you on the journey. Just know that mistakes on the journey are just lessons along the way, and that they're meant to be there for both ourselves and our beloved to grow spiritually. So what I'm going to do now is pull a rune from this bag of runes and read what the rune is about. So this may or may not pertain to you and your journey. It may be about your twin. Just take the part of this rune reading that resonates and leave the rest behind. So for the viewer, what is a message that the runes want to give? Okay, so we have a message here symbolized by this rune. Okay, so it looks like an X, and we have that rune coming up here. It's called Constraint. It's on page 105. Okay, so here we go with this rune. So I'm going to read this passage from the book. This is Rune 7, Nauthies, Constraint, Necessity, and Pain. So the message here is: the necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson of Nauthus. And actually this is drawn upside down, it looks like. So I'm going to read the reverse meaning. Okay, so the reverse rune has a different meaning than the rune and not reverse. Okay, so as part of the cycle of initiation, Nauthus is the great teacher disguised as the bringer of pain and limitation. It has been said that only at the moment of greatest darkness do we become aware of the light within and come to recognize the true creative power of the self. When something within you is disowned, that which is disowned wreaks havoc. A cleansing is required here. In undertaking it, you will find a will and strengthen character. Begin with what is most difficult and proceed to that which is easy, or conversely, begin with what is easy and proceed to that which is most difficult. Either way, remember that suffering in its original sense merely meant undergoing. Thus, you are required to undergo the dark side of your passage and bring it into the light. Controlling your anger, restraining your impulses, keeping your faith firm, all this is at issue here. Modesty and good temper are essential at such a challenging time. So I guess what this rune is saying is you might be feeling frustrated with your twin flame, frustrated with your journey. This rune is meant to mean that you need to develop endurance during this journey, that endurance in looking at your dark side, healing what needs to be healed, and then whenever you release that darkness, you are able to see the light again. So that's a message for you. I'm also going to draw a Lover's Oracle card with a message from your beloved to you today. And this is the one I drew. It says, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So there's pretty heavy messages here today. First, a message from the angels that we shouldn't blame ourselves for mistakes or lessons that we learn along the journey. The second here is the reversed rune talking about endurance, that this journey is going to be painful at times. It's not going to always be easy, but when we are working with our dark side, working with our anger, frustration, hurts, we're able to release those once we recognize them, acknowledge them, and realize, why we're going through them. We're able to release them to the light, and then we'll ascend to higher levels of consciousness. And then your beloved wants you to know that you shouldn't be making decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, but you should be true to yourself. And when you're true to yourself, you're also true to your path, you're true to your twin, and you're true to your journey and your mission. The last card I'm going to draw is an Archangel Michael card. So Archangel Michael, protector of twin flames and their unions. What message do you have for us today? Okay, well, this is a pretty positive message that the romance angels are helping you. And we're going to end with this Reiki healing and blessing. So I'm sending you some Reiki healing as I'm reading this message. It says, Dear guardian angels of my soulmate or twin flame, thank you for preparing our soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us to recognize each other and have the courage to say hello and communicate so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. So I'm sending you and your beloved some more Reiki healing energy so that you may realize that any mistakes that you thought you made along the journey were only lessons to bring you both into your perfect and harmonious alignment, so that the two of you may come together in your perfect and harmonious union in all time, spaces, dimensions, frequencies, realities, past, present, and future, so you can be the multidimensional unit that you were meant to be, united as one being. Many blessings. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.